you ready?
Yeah.
And action. What's good? What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here,
I'm Dustin.
And I'm Robert.
And if you're a return subscriber, welcome back.
Welcome back. And if you're not, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified every time me and my man post a new video.
Yes, because we keep it what?
Real, raw, and uncut.
Period. But anyways, y'all.
What? Get out my head.
Boy. But anyways, y'all, we got another good little Q&A for y'all. We always ask y'all to go on our Instagram and to ask us questions, the questions that y'all want to know. We got a few good ones, I feel like.
Yes, and we really was supposed to do this Q&A video months ago, but we just never got around to doing it. And honestly, it's because we were just being lazy. But it is what it is. We also went on Instagram today and asked y'all to ask us some more questions just in case, just to have, more options. But anyways, let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
We just gonna get this out the way. Do we plan on getting engaged and married soon?
I feel like we spoke on this before. Y'all, I don't want to get married until I'm at least 26, 27, or not married, but engaged. I feel like 23 is just too young to be getting engaged. I don't know. For me though. For me.
Yeah, that's understandable. And I feel like, hey, please, if y'all hear a growling bear, it's our dog who can't let us be great. Cause you wasn't doing any of this.
He was not, y'all. He was not. He was chilling.
But back on the question. I feel like me and Dustin is on the same page when it comes to getting engaged and marriage and stuff like that. We're not rushing it. We're doing it on our own terms, and that's just it. We don't. That's just what it is. We're gonna marry each other. When we get married, we're gonna marry because we want to marry each other, and we're gonna feel like that it's the right time to do all of that.
And we talk about marriage all the time. Actually, y'all, we talk about how we want our wedding to be, the vibes we want our wedding to have. Mm-hmm. We always talk about weddings too. So it's
And we told y'all when we do get married that we might have a few of y'all attend.
Yeah.
So when that will happen is not. I'm not gonna say soon, but soon could be on many spectrums depending on who you are.
But yeah, a lot of y'all was asking that just simple fact because of who we have in president. Y'all never know what the future could hold. A lot of y'all was asking that question. So yeah. But y'all take y'all time with us. Y'all gonna see.
All right, we gonna get there. I promise.
What are the plans with fitness and underwear modeling this year? So we actually don't have. I wouldn't say we don't have no plans for it, but we actually haven't been actively aiming towards anything right now, to be honest, if we're being honest with ourselves. But yeah, we definitely want to get into the fitness, the whole fitness modeling thing, eventually.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be very on brand.
Yeah.
When and if we do decide to actually start pursuing that, I wouldn't mind actually being a model, honestly. But I just
it's a lot that goes into it. Yeah.
And okay, next question. What's one thing we wish black single gays knew about relationships?
That I wish one thing that black single gays knew is let go of these images and let go of what you feel the perfect picture of a relationship would be. Let go of that. You're never going to find the perfect person. You're never going to find the person that doesn't irritate you or doesn't do something that
this is going to make you mad. It's everybody is different in some type of way. What I will say is ego. Learn how to control your ego. Two men that can't let go of their ego or put their pride to the side when it's needed.
That's so true.
It's not gonna ever work. So that's one thing that I feel like people should know. Single men should know about relationships.
That's a good one.
It's never gonna end well.
It's never. That's true. That's a good one.
You had a good answer too.
Because a lot of people be having egos. A lot of people be having big, huge egos.
Yes, and it's just
you could just see it clashing because it's they don't know how to control them.
Everybody want to be the bad bitch.
Yeah. everybody want to be the girl. So they say. What is you guys' biggest pet peeves about each other? I would say this, because me and Robert just talked about this, y'all. I don't know what it is with him and like thinking that if he get in the shower and flush the toilet, the water gonna go cold. But every time like it's time for me to take a shower or something to go use the restroom, he leave like shit in the toilet. Like every single time. He don't want to flush the toilet because he feels like the water gonna get cold in the shower. And it's like, who came up with that? Nobody. I
don't know. I don't know why I grew up as I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like, well, maybe not now, but I know back then, like certain people's houses that I would stay at or whatever the case may be, when I would flush their toilet, the water would get cold. And even like on movies, they've showed like you flush the toilet, the water gets cold. So it's like I use the bathroom and then I'll be like, okay, when I get out of the shower, I'll flush it. But by the time I get in the shower and do, you know, my after shower routine, things like that, it don't dawn on me like, Robert, you didn't flush the toilet before you got in the shower. So that's why it's not like I'm purposely doing it. But
yeah, I know it's not purposely, y'all, but I can stand it. Like, peeve. Oh my gosh.
For me, what would be a pet peeve? Dustin will use so many cups. He'll have a cup in the living room. He'll go in the kitchen, get another cup, drink it down, leave the cup on the counter, come back, sit down. I'm like, why you just use the cup that you had with you? Why would you go in the kitchen to get another cup to use another cup? That's a little pet peeve.
Because I don't know, I just need me a new cup. Like I feel like every few hours, like you need a new cup. Like I don't know, I don't want to keep washing it out and washing it out. But I understand what you're saying because it accumulate a lot of dishes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
One more. I'll say one more, just because the little when you open the juice and you take the little wrapper off the juice and you just leave it, like I just be like, why you just throw it in the trash? You know, like the little mini made seals that come on a drink.
I got one more too. When he just takes his socks off like anywhere, like he'll take his socks off in the kitchen, y'all, like and just leave his socks and shoes in the kitchen. Why do you do that? Like just put your socks in a dirty clothes hamper instead of like leaving them in the kitchen. Like, oh, that's just irritating to me. I
don't feel like I do that often, but I
do it all the time.
I do take my socks and shoes off.
But it could be anywhere.
But it could really be anywhere, yeah.
Like in the living room, anywhere. But like, it's really a big pet peeve when I just get through cleaning up, though. So that's really when it's like a big pet peeve.
But at least it be like in this own little area. You don't be like a sock here or sock there.
Yeah, you put them in your shoes.
Whatever. Okay, let me see. Next question. When are we planning a meet and greet? Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
know.
We ain't been talking about that. Yeah. Like that hasn't been in the talks.
Yeah, I don't feel like we are like where we should be when it comes to being like content creators, influencers, to the point where like we need to have a meet and greet.
And we're not downplaying ourselves.
Yeah, we're not trying to downplay.
It's like just realistically.
Yeah, realistically. I don't really feel like
it seems a little egotistical. If we were to have like a meet and greet, like
y'all, we have a meet and greet, come down meet and greet, we just be like, what if nobody show up?
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. So whenever we do decide to do a meet and greet, of course y'all will be the first people to know. And so
all that.
Yeah,
but I definitely want to do one in the future for sure. What's the next one? How long have we been together, y'all? We just made 6 years.
6 years, April 1st.
We actually just posted our vlog, so y'all didn't go back and watch that.
Yeah, you didn't watch that. We went to the Grand Canyon, and y'all, it was so fun. Like, it was an experience. We had a great time.
Yeah, it was. It was such a good time.
It was really, really dope. So,
like, I miss it so bad already.
Yes.
Like, it's such a good memory to have, like, especially traveling there on the road. Like, it was certain things you're not gonna see, like, if you fly or if you wasn't doing a road trip, like mountains and
even with like the pictures don't do any justice. Like it's one of those things. The Grand Canyon is like one of those sceneries where you have to be there physically to like really take in like what it has to offer. Cause
it looked like a green screen. So, child, I recommend going, y'all. Y'all need to go. Like, even if you're not like adventurous, like super outdoorsy. I feel like I recommend to go
just to see the rim of it. Like it's definitely a great experience.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Was it on me? Just me?
It's on you, babe.
Any tips on staying motivated while doing YouTube? For me, what I would say would keep me motivated is me just knowing the impact that I have. not in like a cocky way, you know, not in that type of way, but just hearing like y'all express to us how like our videos help y'all and how we make y'all feel is, you know, I guess what keeps me motivated.
Yeah,
keeps me wanting to continue to, you know, do what we do.
Yeah, I feel that exactly, like just getting y'all feedback and y'all saying that like how, like he said, our videos help y'all and just make y'all days and stuff like that. Like that really puts the battery in our back to like really make content. Even though sometimes y'all we do slack sometimes, we get burnt out and like don't want to like be filming and pick the camera up. But I feel like what keeps us motivated is just y'all. Yeah, for real. Y'all.
Let's go.
How do you balance being authentic with protecting your privacy? So we pretty much like, I feel like I'm more private than Robert is. I feel like Robert will get on here and tell y'all everything. Not everything, but like damn near everything. I'm more of the private one. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I don't struggle with that in a way. Like, I kind of show y'all what I want y'all to see type shit.
Yeah, and I feel like it goes with me as well. I mean, as y'all clearly can tell, I like talk more. I say what I need to say, but I do feel like the things that I say it because I don't feel like it's any harm or it's anything that could potentially, you know, come back on me or, you know, anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But yeah, and then we don't have to post it. Like whatever we don't want y'all to know, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to discuss it. We don't have to bring it up. We don't have to mention it. We don't have to do any of that.
Yeah.
So
we can edit it out.
Yeah, we can edit it. Even if it is something that, you know, when I'm editing and it's like, oh no, we shouldn't say that, or I should have put that in. We can edit it and, you know, stuff like that. So that's pretty much how we kind of keep the, you know, the private and the balance. And I feel like a lot of the times being content creators, a lot of people feel like that as we become bigger and we stop sharing as much, we become like this fake person. And I don't feel like that it be that. I feel like it's because more eyes is on you. So it's like to eliminate, like I can say, oh, I don't like the color green in a room full of 10 people and they might not, you know, they be like, okay, whatever. But if I say the exact same thing in a room full of 2,000 people, 2,500 of them gonna be mad, gonna have something to say, gonna just, and just to avoid all that, you just don't say it. Or, you know, y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What is something you love about being a gay black couple that others might not fully understand? Me, I like going everywhere. Like, I like when we go everywhere together. That really, I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know.
It's kind of like having your best friend right there.
Yeah, I feel like we do everything. Like we like the same things, so it's like, you know, why wouldn't we not go somewhere together? Or like, why would we not do these things together? I mean, now if one of us like, oh, we don't feel like doing it, of course we can still go out and do it. But it's just like,
you know, I feel like some people like with some heterosexual people be like, they don't go to the club with their man and they don't do stuff like that with their man. It's like,
but a lot of people in our community, like they will go to the club and they'll be with their friends.
Oh yeah,
and they will be with their friends, but they'll be at the same club, and I'll just be like, how y'all even?
I don't know.
There's no way I could go to the same club as Dustin and be with my set of people and he be with his set of people. I'm gonna be like, why I'm not partying with my man? Because I'm gonna be drinking. I want to party with my, like, I don't know. If y'all understand what we're saying, then hey, y'all do. Somebody gonna say y'all are so codependent.
And sometimes I like that we can also be in a space and like not say anything, but like still feel alone, but not alone. But like, you know,
So I guess that's something that people will not fully understand.
Yeah, but we can be in a room and not say shit for like an hour. So, Robert, as a soon-to-be first-time car buyer, what tips would you give on purchasing?
Know what you want. I say make sure that you have some type of warranty. Whether, I don't know if you want to go to like a dealership like
that'd be my tip, baby. Go to a dealership, man.
If you go to a dealership, get you
if you can.
If you're able to afford and your credit is good and things like that.
Try to go to a dealership.
Try to go to a dealership and get your vehicle. Warranty, because my very first car, I blew my head gaskets. And if y'all know anything about cars, once your head gasket is blown and the water gets your engine oil starts to milk up, it was just the whole. It was better to get another car than trying to fix that. So I would say make sure that whatever car you get, you have some type of extended warranty if you're able to add that to the car. What other tips? To sum it up, the tips that I would give you on buying your car, for being a first-time car buyer, make sure you get some type of warranty. Make sure that if you're paying a note, that your note is, that you're able to afford your note and things like that. You don't have to go out and get some type of expensive car because your homegirl or your homeboy got.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say.
You don't have to go out and get like an expensive car because your group of friends drive nice cars. If your money only allows you to go get this Toyota Prius, get that Toyota Prius and drive that Toyota Prius until you can't drive it no more. And if your credit is good, make sure your credit is good. Like I feel like all that is like very
plays
simple.
A role
like
in it,
that plays a role, like your credit, all of that. Don't try to go to no car lot with a 500 credit score thinking that you're finna drive off in the newest car off the showroom floor. No, baby, they're gonna run you up out of it. Yeah, that's what I would give. Those are my tips. Next question: how does it feel being full-time content creators?
I mean, it's like it feels cool. It's good that we don't have like a time to be on. I like not being on anyone's time, but it's pretty cool, I guess. Like it's pretty cool. You definitely have to get up every single day and work and grind and all that. But yeah,
for me, I will say it feels good. But being a full-time content creator, I feel like you have to work much harder, longer hours than you would have if we had a traditional 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
If y'all new here, we've had a 9-to-5 job before.
Yeah, we have.
But yeah, I feel like that's really the only difference. We can do what we want to do, when we want to do it, how we want to do it, and
yeah,
I enjoy it. We know how much money we make and things like this, so I don't know. I like being a full-time content creator.
Yeah, and if the good Lord stays the same, we could continue to be full-time content creators.
Yeah.
How do you guys deal with people comparing you to each other? I feel like at first when we first got together, it was when we first did YouTube, it was something that was kind of irritating to me. But then I kind of got over it because I was like, it's the people, like it's nothing to like get annoyed about or whatever. Because I just feel like people like, Robert doing this and he not doing that, or Dustin doing this and Robert not doing this, or whatever like that. So it's just like, I don't know, you can't really let that bother you for real, like. And
I feel like it's like being a couple. I feel like
a gay couple.
I feel like men will probably flock more to one person versus the other person in a relationship, and it could be vice versa. But so that's how we deal with it.
Yeah.
And we don't really get. It's not really much. Like people don't really compare us like that. So it's not nothing that we have to really just deal with. Oh, what's the tea y'all never told us? Oh, I forgot all about that. Should you even tell me that?
Mm-hmm.
No.
About what?
The tea about the situation with the club and all that.
Oh, that's we can. It really don't know. It really don't matter to me.
Long story, I tell y'all just long. I'm not gonna, cause we was debating, cause we should have been and told y'all this a long time ago. But like, honestly, I'm over the whole situation. But since we came to y'all with it, we might as well like tell y'all, what happened. So long story short, basically, we went out with one of our friends, and we was drinking X, Y, and Z, and the friend was like, "Oh, y'all got to tell y'all something." And we was like, "What? What is it? Whatever." Blah, blah, blah. They was like, "Nah, never mind. I don't like shit like that. Don't tell me. You got something to tell me." And then you say you don't want to tell me. Okay, cool. It is what it is. So he goes to tell us that he went on a date with this man. That we met the man through a mutual friend, because our mutual friend was going to go get us some gas, and the friend that our friend was on the date with stayed behind, and like we were just talking to him, like having a casual conversation with him just that one time, that one day, about absolutely nothing.
Yes.
So he was telling us, I said that y'all was broke and this and that, and I was just saying that he was talking shit about us basically. Yeah. And at first I'm just like, okay, well, you my friend, I appreciate you coming to tell us, but if you was on a date with this man, why are we being talked about? Why are we being discussed? Cool, whatever. we let it go. I'm just giving y'all a short version of it. So 3 days later, we go out with the same friend that told us about the man who was talking shit. So the man that was talking shit ended up coming to the club. So our friend went missing. And when our friend came back to where we were, he came back with the man that he said was talking shit about us. Mm-hmm. So we got really upset, and I had ended up tapping him and was like, why he over here? And the friend was like, I don't know, like acting very like he didn't know, when in reality we seen the whole, he came in, you left to meet up with him just to come back over here. Don't like shit like that. And yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
That's what happened.
Very weird situation. Yeah. Very, yeah. But I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to say that, but I feel like when you meet people and you feel like something off about them, I feel like, that's why I just kind of go with my intuition when I very first meet people. Because it's always like something that just like end up throwing me off about them all the time. So, I don't know. But that was a situation, y'all. That was what happened.
Yeah, this happened back in February. It's April.
Yeah.
We have not talked to. When we left the club, I immediately blocked him, and
baby, you didn't block him immediately. I did.
I did block him immediately.
I'm just playing. But yeah, definitely over it though. I don't care though.
And then we also had another. Yeah, whatever. That's the tea. That's the tea. Long story short, y'all.
We be trying to make gay friends, honey, in the gay community, in our community, and they'll be working out.
It's never us. Like, it's never us. It's
baby,
never
you would
us.
think it's us though.
It's never us.
But it don't be us though.
It's never us.
How do we manage our expenses? So y'all know, like, we pretty much make all our money together, pretty much. So we pretty much just kind of
we know what comes in,
budget, and
we know what bills we have. Yeah, we know how much we can spend. We know what needs to go where. Like you said, everything, all the income that we have coming in is what we make together. So it's like we see what comes in and we know what bills we have. So
yeah,
we kind of, that's how we manage our expenses. How do we keep our confidence as an attractive couple?
I feel like first of all, you have to have confidence like within yourself first.
Yeah.
First off,
a man can't make you confident.
Yeah. A lot of people would think that too. Like, if a man cannot make you confident, honey, you have to have confidence within yourself.
Yeah.
You have to know that you that girl or that boy or whatever shit. But a man can't make you confident, honey. But how do we keep our confidence as attractive individuals? I guess. The attractive couple. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like we don't. I don't know. I don't know how to really answer this, because it's not like we had confidence without each other. So it's like when we come together, we still have that same confidence.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like we know we look good, and it's like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Sorry if that's not a good answer to that question.
I guess pray to get your confidence in.
Yeah, because a man, a woman, whoever, your loved one should not be the person to make you feel confident. Confidence come within.
Yes.
Because if you seek that from your significant other, you're gonna seek that from anybody. You're gonna become a people pleaser and everything else. So
you become all that. Yeah. So yeah. What advice would you give for up and coming content creators? I would say, I know we always say this: be consistent. Plan your content. Even though I really want to start getting into that, we don't really plan our content as much, but I know that's something that will help. Just us starting small by planning content. I feel like plan your content, good quality, have good quality in your videos.
Yeah. Stay true. Good.
I had a little burn.
Stay true to yourself. Know why you're doing it. Do it because you love to do it. Don't do it because you feel like, it's a lot of money involved. Because you're not gonna really enjoy it. You're gonna start doing it because of the money.
And it's gonna start to feel like a job.
Doing it because you like doing it. Like, the money will come, but imagine you making a lot of money for doing something that you genuinely love to do, Right. So make sure you're loving everything that you are deciding to do, and not just trying to do it because you feel like, it's some quick money in it, or whatnot. Yeah. But if that's your thing, then hey, by all means, do you.
And another one I say, interact with your community. Like, when you build your community, interact with them. If 100 people view your video, if 30 people view your video, it doesn't matter. Like, it's still people that are supporting you and watching you. Because, that's a lot of people in the room to me, honey. Even if it's just 100 people in a room together, that's a lot of people. So, think about it like that.
Let me see what else. Oh, and another thing, your peers. So, if you watch people or people who do the same thing that you're trying to do, don't look at, their numbers and their views and try to compare yourself and be like, well, why don't they're doing this and I'm doing the same thing? Why I'm not getting this one? Don't do that.
Because people do that.
Don't compare yourself to no one who's doing what you're doing.
No, for real.
Oh wow.
Okay, I guess that to piggyback off that question, what we just said.
Yeah, the next question is it hard not to compare yourself to people that do the same thing as y'all? And to answer that, no. Like I said a while ago,
it's not hard at all.
We don't compare ourselves to anyone.
I've never been the type to like compare myself or just like little things people do inspire me, but it ain't like, oh, I'm finna go out and compare myself and do all that. I don't know. Nothing. No.
I feel like when you start to, I feel like if you're comparing yourself to somebody, it's because you feel like that person is better than you. And that's not the case with us. Like, shout out to everybody who's doing what we're doing as far as content creating. Keep doing your shit. Keep doing you. And yeah, like, but we don't compare ourselves to anyone. It's no reason to compare ourselves to anybody. I feel like just because you're in the same like job category as someone doesn't mean that y'all are gonna both be doing the same exact thing in the same exact way to complete the job.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I see what you're saying, yeah. What are some 2025 goals as individuals and as a couple, big or small? Mine was, I would say something that's kind of small is this year, before the year ends, I don't know, I need to stop procrastinating on it, but I want to start therapy this year. I feel like that's a goal for me, to start therapy and better myself and just better, like, fix any childhood traumas or any traumas from the past that I might have or anything like that. I feel like that's a goal that I want to have for myself. Any big goals, I feel like big goals, I don't know if I'm gonna share those with y'all because I just feel like them the big goals, baby. Them the goals that's long term, for real. So, I don't know.
You say big or small?
Big or small? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I guess I did answer the small.
What about us as a couple?
Us as a couple, I feel like a small goal for us as a couple is to be consistent with making content, short form content, to be honest. Like making reels, doing little spontaneous videos, little fun videos. We don't have to always do like gym things or just stuff like that. Like leaning more into our lifestyle content, short form on Instagram and stuff like that. We try to post shorts on here, but it just, I don't know, shorts, I don't know.
It messes with the algorithm and it kind of throws us off on the algorithm and it's just like, ugh. And it'd be like so hard to kind of
lean back into
the algorithm once you start posting shorts, but it's cool. It is what it is.
What's yours?
For me, my individual goals, so I'll say something small. I want to take gym more seriously. When I say seriously, I mean I want to have a plan. Y'all know I want to gain a little bit more weight. I want to be more lean and toned. I want to do more upper body. I want like bigger arms, bigger chest type vibes. That's like gym fitness type. And then I also want to get my teeth done. That's like a small goal. But I've been wanting to get my teeth done for many, many years. So yeah. But I feel like
that's kind of a big goal, huh?
But getting my teeth done?
If teeth costs $20,000, honey, that's not big. No.
Not our teeth cost $20,000. Who paying $20,000 to get their teeth? I mean, it's people paying $20,000 to get their teeth done, but it's realistically, those are that's like rappers and shit.
Okay.
You can go, just not that much. But yeah, y'all, that was the end of our questions. We hope y'all enjoyed this little Q&A update, life update, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Chill out. Thank you. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Sit. 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 Maybe he on his period.
But anyways.
Yeah, we hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and
yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget to
follow us on all of our social media platforms. It'll be linked down below. And yeah, we love y'all. We'll see y'all in the next video.
Yeah.